everybody.
Hi, everybody.
March 13th, 2013.
Wow.
Spring is near. I'm liking it, you know?
I know.
Got a little bit of warm weather, and I got really excited.
You did?
I got really excited about it. Now, everybody, over to my right, I'll keep doing this to educate you guys, are links. So if there's any particular topic that you want to see, or you just say, screw this, I'm more interested in this, you just click on that particular topic and it'll take you right to that particular portion of the video because it's in a playlist. Now, I got to get right to it, Sky, and talk about the Justin Timberlake, Kanye West shit that's going on.
Did you see Justin Timberlake on SNL?
If you guys did not see,
I love him.
He is a very talented.
He's so entertaining.
He really is.
I love when he does that. That's the dick in the box song with
the
that
dick in
other
the box,
guy.
and then he does the thing where he's out there with advertising the foods with his hands and shit.
Oh my God, love it.
In any case, if you guys missed Saturday Night Live, Justin Timberlake made his fifth appearance, and he had a whole cast of people that came there. Steve Martin, Tom Hanks, Candice Bergen, pretty much all the old Saturday Night Live crowd was there. And but the big thing of the night, and a lot of people probably did not catch it, is
I didn't catch it.
You didn't catch
time.
it? No. He did his performance, his musical performance, and he did Suit and Tie.
Love that song.
Did Suit and Tie. Now, if you noticed, and before I get onto this, Kanye West had kind of taken a jab at him.
What did he? What else is new?
Yeah,
Who does he not take a jab at?
I just don't understand Kanye West because the guy is super talented, but he's just got it's just a fucked up switch.
It's not nice to always pick on people and say negative things.
Yeah, like Taylor Swift. He attacked Taylor Swift that one time on stage.
Like twice he did something to her now.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, I can understand people have their issues with certain, superstars, but it's like you go put everybody's shit on full blast. You get to the point where you have such a fan base, but then you start to lose fans.
Well, people start thinking you're a dick.
You're a dickhead, and then they just say they don't want to, buy your albums and shit because they don't want to contribute to your wealth. So
yeah. So what did he do?
So I don't. So he was performing overseas, everybody, and he. Last month, he apparently slammed Suit and Tie. He was doing a freestyle on the stage, and he said, "I got love for Hov." Now, for all you people that don't know Hov, that's Jay-Z. That's a nickname for Jay-Z.
Which I didn't know, since I have no swag.
That's why I do street slang, so I can help you out with that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So Hov is Jay-Z, everybody. He said during this freestyle, he's like, "I got love for Hov, but I ain't fucking with that Suit and Tie." So basically, he was like, "Yeah, I like Jay-Z. Jay-Z's a part of this collaboration, but you know what? I don't really like the song Suit and Tie, or I don't like JT. I don't know if he was directing it personally at Justin Timberlake or the song. Okay?
First of all, who does not like Justin Timberlake?
He's just such a likable guy. He's a nice guy.
He's
never
funny,
in shit.
He's
never
talented. Everybody wants to sing with him. You know what? Has he ever sung with Kanye West?
I don't know, but it would have been. It would be a great album. They're both.
But you know what? Maybe that's why Kanye. Maybe he's all upset about it.
I would have to believe that he's upset at Kanye West because Kanye West has that great relationship with Jay-Z, and now Jay-Z's done this collaboration with Justin Timberlake, and it's a hot item.
Yeah.
In the video, him appearing on Saturday Night Live and stuff, they are definitely, a lot of people like that collaboration, and it could call for future collaborations.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z, Kanye
really
West almost seems like he's kind of green with envy. He's a little bit like he's a little bit like bitch. Like he's been a little whiny girl about it. Like he's a little jealous about it.
He needs to focus on his baby girl that's coming into the world and stop whining like a little girl.
About dumb shit.
Yeah.
But in any case, Justin Timberlake looks like he took a little shot back in his own
classy subtle
kind of
way, which I didn't even hear.
And a lot of people did because he kind of dropped it when he performed his edition of Suit and Tie on Saturday Night Live.
That was good with that whole brass band.
Yeah, it was just great. And he kind of dropped his line in there. Now, this is how the original line goes in Suit and Tie.
Are you going to sing it to us?
No, I'm not going to sing it. I'm going to let the track run. This is how it goes.
Shit's so sick, got a hit and picked up a habit.
Now I want you guys to listen real quick. If you notice, he says, my hits, let me look at the lines real quick. Shit's so sick, got a hit and picked up a habit. So he's like, shit's so sick, got a hit and picked up a habit. So I shouldn't be singing. But that's how the original line goes. Now, on the SNL version, this is how it went. Now, you notice he says, my hit's so sick, got rappers acting dramatic.
Yeah.
So basically he was being like, Kanye West is being a drama queen. And that was his little shot back at him. And then he was on the Jimmy Fallon show a couple nights later, and he kind of like alluded, like Jimmy Fallon said, did you change the lyrics up? And Justin Timberlake was like,
what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What?
And he's like, it was live performance. Maybe it sounded like that, but he just really played it off. And then he went on to say he had no issues with Kanye West. And Justin Timberlake is a classy guy, you know, and I don't know. I mean, Kanye West is super talented. I mean, I'll take nothing away from him. Why is
he so insecure?
I just don't understand why he's like that. Like, if that guy, you got guys like him and Chris Brown, and there's several artists out there.
Yeah.
But those two come to mind, the guys that are really, really, especially Kanye West, super talented, and he just does dumbass shit that'll hurt him.
But he's been such a dick lately. When I hear his music now, I'm kind of like,
you get turned off by it.
Yeah.
It's just like when R. Kelly was pissing on people. I didn't want to buy his albums. I'm like, he's been pissing on people? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean?
We don't want to know about that.
We don't want to know about that. You know what I'm saying? But
keep it in the bathroom.
Yeah, keep it in the bathroom and in the toilet.
Did you see what Jimmy Fallon said to Justin Timberlake?
No.
He's like, all right, now just keep calm and Kanye on.
He just Kanye West makes himself a target. Anyway, we're going to move on to Street Slang 101.
Oh, God.
I like mixing everything up, guys, so you don't know what's coming, what's happening so soon. I'm going to get, not that I need to catch you off guard, because you're always off guard when it comes to this segment of the show.
I do my best.
I
did get one last week.
Did you get one last week?
Yes.
Yes, you did. Okay, yeah, don't lie. You did get one last week. I got some good ones for you this week.
Oh, great.
Okay. Here's my piece of paper. Everybody, are you ready? And everybody who's watching us in YouTube land or whatever the hell, or listening to us on iTunes. Speaking of that, guys, get your asses over to iTunes now and subscribe.
For free.
It's free. God, don't be lazy. If you're watching us on YouTube, just go over to iTunes and subscribe to our show. We would love to have you.
And then you can listen to us while you're driving in the car.
Yes.
Just keep your eyes on the road.
Yeah, which actually the show is very good audio. It's a much better show.
I like it better listening.
I do too.
I
have
really
to admit
care
that.
to look at myself.
Yeah, I don't need to look at myself all day. Now, the first song is Yellular.
Yellular?
Mm-hmm.
Some asshole yelling into a cellular phone, surrounded by lots of people.
Would you like to be more concise?
More concise? Mm-hmm. Be talking on your cell phone in a crowded place.
No. It's close, and you're up the right alley. But it's the loudness one adopts to a bad cell phone connection. So when you're like this, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Like thinking that if I fucking yell into my cell phone because I have a bad connection, you're going to be able to hear me. You're not going to be able to hear the person better. The person is not going to be able to hear you better because it's a bad connection.
Well, didn't I pretty much get that? I said talking loud into a cell phone.
No, you just mean like loud. So that's like the video public cell phone conversations.
Oh, by the way,
you guys probably want to check out.
You need to check that out. There's some crazy loud ass dude in that video.
Yes. In the Kevin White Show. If you're watching on YouTube, go to sketches, check out public cell phone conversations. Now, are you ready for the second one?
Yes.
All right, Sky. Cyclops date.
Oh my God.
Cyclops date.
That sounds like some fucking scary looking ugly person that you're on a date with. I'm sorry, guys. I know that sounded mean.
Wrong again. You're over 2. A date with someone you've met over the internet. Okay, now let me elaborate. It's not quite a blind date because you've seen their photo,
which they've doctored up,
chatted with them, and possibly talk to them on the phone. So it's not a blind date.
Okay.
It's a Cyclops date. Like, you know.
Cyclops, I think of that person with the one eye.
One eye, right. So if it's blind, there's no eyes. If it's normal, it's 2 eyes. If it's Cyclops, it's 1 eye. Get it, everybody?
Right.
Come on. I know you guys got that shit. You ready for the last one?
Yes.
You're 0 for 2. You're disappointing all your fans out there. They're like, your swag is in the trash can.
Someone was wondering, I'm white.
Well,
100%.
someone was wondering, I'm white. You know what?
And that's why I don't get any of it. I try.
Right. What was that? That was New Heritage.
Somebody wrote me and left me a comment, which was very nice.
Yes.
I'm just Dutch and I'm white and I have no swag, guys. I try.
Right.
You know.
Well, I'm gonna give you a chance to get the last one.
Okay.
And you know what?
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. What?
Ready?
Yes.
Disaster bait.
Okay.
Now, when I first heard disaster bait, I had some crazy things that were going through my mind.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
But I don't know if I want to say that now.
You might as well.
Huh?
Disaster bait.
I guess you're trying to masturbate and somebody walks in on you?
No. I thought maybe like you masturbated, a guy masturbated and just went everywhere. It was a disaster. But it was neither one of those.
Okay.
Disaster. So I didn't know this myself, guys. Disaster bait is when you're out, for the night, partying or doing whatever. You meet a girl or whatever, or a guy, and you're trying to hook up with them, or you think you're going to hook up with them, and you don't. You just end up talking to them. So then you go home and masturbate.
Oh my God! So basically,
Dirty,
basically you get all excited,
you get all worked up, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm getting nothing. I gotta go home and fucking rub one out."
I wouldn't have gotten that one.
You wouldn't have gotten that. God damn! Some sensitivity, man. That motherfucker ain't handicapped. Just straight bust me in my head with a goddamn suitcase.
That sounds like an alarm. What is
That's dangerous. You don't want to do that, okay?
danger?
Right out the danger. He's like, hey.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Hey.
Holy complications.
Hey, Robin. So I'm giving out compliments, Telemundo. But anyway,